Today's gonna be a boring kind of day. Yeah.
Yet everybody can pull out, their cell phone. There are moments that can happen like these where not only lives can be transformed, but hearts are now open to hear about something that would be of a significant investment to them. So I like to say that immersion causes conversion. So the immersion of the event.
See, the thing is that I can't find one thing that is something that I could do today that's productive. So because I can't find something that is productive today, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and make a random vlog. And that's just advice. I gotta say that I think about moving away from Charlotte a lot. I'd say way more often than not. I'm always thinking about what I should be doing better with my time in a different place. Right now, I would definitely say me thinking about leaving Charlotte is definitely on my mind, not every hour, but probably every 30 minutes. Especially with me just being inside this house, you have to understand that Charlotte's very expensive, and because it's very expensive, I know that I can't do much here without actually having to spend a lot of money. And I know that Charlotte is just one of those places. I don't want to be here. I'm not getting the things that I want here. It's not progressing me in any way as a human being or as a creator or as a business person, an entrepreneur. I know that me being here in Charlotte doesn't really add to that. As a matter of fact, in every way, it's just taking away from the fact that I can be doing something creatively or, entrepreneurial. I guess that's a word. Maybe it's not a word. I just know that I'm definitely wasting my time here. And the thing is that I need to leave here so that way I'm able to better use my time in a different place, such as where I'm moving to Tulum. I'm going to be turning 29, and 29 is definitely, I believe, a something that is going to, show me that me growing older, I need to be focusing on solely things that are making me happy. I need to focus on solely things that are going to bring me happiness, things that are going to progress me in the way that is, business-wise, relationship-wise, happy-wise. And I'm realizing as my birthday is coming up that I really do need to be taking these things into consideration, or I'm just going to be prolonging these things for later on in life when I become older, and then I start becoming regretful because I should have made these decisions as I was younger and, more wise. And, I had more freedom to do these certain things like, leave the country or, travel or, work with these type of people. And knowing that I live here in Charlotte and knowing that I am, settling for less living here in Charlotte, I know that I should be not here. And my birthday is kind of like a signifier. It's kind of a way for me to wake up and realize that I need to be taking these things more seriously in my younger years, so that when I get to my older years, I am not resenting, I'm not regretful, I'm happy because I was able to go ahead and take the leap and, take the time and appreciate the time that I have here on this earth. Not a lot of people make it to 29. Not a lot of people. I know a lot of people that passed away that had better talents than me or greater people than me, man. And, they were just dealt the wrong hands. And I need to take that time that's been given to me and make something of it. So my birthday, I believe, is a signifier of that. So I'm able to, be more cautious of my decisions, be more, I guess, be more for my mental health. I can't let things just sit to the wayside. I need to start taking action and, going for the things that I believe in and, just doing things that make me happy at the end of the day. And I believe that my birthday and me turning 29 is going to go ahead and make me reaffirm those beliefs in me, seeing as I know I need to take those leaps, and my time is slowly dwindling down too. And then what I define as happiness at this stage of my life is, like I said before, just taking those leaps, making those decisions, being there for me, because I'm always there for somebody else, and then I come to realize that they're not here for me. They're just here because they want to, add to their own happiness, but they don't want to add to mine. They don't really care for what I want to do or how I feel. They want to just be, I don't want to say narcissistic, but they want to be kind of selfish in the way that they're thinking, by only thinking about thinking about their happiness and not thinking about the other person's happiness. I know what's going to make me happy. I know exactly what I need to do in order to be happy. The thing is that I'm so focused on making other people happy and not myself that I'm letting myself down at the end of the day. So I need to start taking my happiness seriously. And me defining happiness is literally taking initiative to do the steps, make the decisions, and make a plan and do what I want to do at the end of the day. That's what I believe is happiness at the end of the day for anybody. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to travel. You don't have to, pick up a camera or even vlog or, make videos. You don't have to make that your happiness, but that's what I find is happiness to me. Creating, picking up a camera, editing videos, these type of things are, happiness for me, because I love to create. I always have loved to create. And any chance that I'm able to go ahead and create, especially when it comes to traveling, going to hotels and resorts, going to a fancy restaurant or even a small restaurant, and just creating content for these type of businesses, I find that happiness to me. That's what I define happiness as. With that, I know that this is really a random video. There's not much that's happening in this house. There's not much happening here in Charlotte. Like I said, everything outside this house costs so much that I'd rather just sit inside the house, go on YouTube, maybe learn a couple of things. I'm just not figuring out how to put subtitles on these videos, so I want to keep doing that for these type of videos, because sometimes when I say things, I may talk a little fast and some people can't keep up, or maybe I'm not coming across as clear as I need to be. So having the subtitles down right here, I believe, makes it a little more structured when people actually view these videos. I hope that this helps, because I know that I can start rambling, and maybe I may say a couple of words that are a little too fast or maybe a little too slow, but having the subtitles down right here, I believe, will benefit the viewer when they're actually watching these videos. And also, I did want to say that, like I said back in my last vlog, it's very important for you to go ahead and find your happiness. It is extremely important, and it's, I believe, way more important if you're going to do it at a younger age before you get to your older age, and then you start actually thinking about the things that make you happiness. I understand that we all have a life to live, and we all have, we all have bills. So sometimes we kind of put our happiness down to the wayside because we have bills, we have responsibilities, we're all adults at the end of the day, and we have to get things accomplished. But still, I believe it's important to find your happiness, find things that can go ahead and create happiness in you. What are you doing, man? Oh my gosh, my bad. I didn't even know she was doing that. I feel like it's important to find your happiness at a, sooner rather than later, because we don't know when our time is up, number one. And number two, we don't know if, we all know that what we're doing right now isn't necessarily what we want to do for the rest of our life. I believe majority of us have things that we want to do full-time that we're not able to do full-time because we don't know how to monetize it, or we just don't know how to, put it out in the world to where we can actually get something back. And I believe for me, it's creating, number one. And number two, I do believe that it's travel for me. I love exploring new cultures. I love exploring new countries. I love exploring new food. I love exploring everything that there is to offer in different scenarios and different places rather than the place that I'm in now. And I believe that, I don't want to kind of say that I milked the cow with Charlotte, but I do believe that I've literally, oh my gosh, move. I do believe that I've done all that I can here. I've experienced all that I can experience in this small city out of 1,000 or 1,000,000. I believe that there's so much more out there for me that I'm just not able to get here anymore. And because of that, I'd rather go somewhere else and then just keep the ball rolling, because at the end of the day, like I said, the one thing that I do love is traveling Traveling, I believe, is like that one thing that, you know what I'm saying, is something that is a special gift. And, you know, I believe you can be closed-minded when you're sitting in the same spot. I believe that you can be too comfortable when you sit in the same spot. And that comfortableness will, I don't want to say it will drag you down, but it will make the value of your life less, because you're not out there exploring new things, exploring new cultures, exploring. This is a big world. And we just need to be able to explore this big world. Or we need to be able to just, you know, live, laugh, and love. But I can't do it here, man. It's just something about Charlotte has just seemed so superficial to me. You know, the people, the experience, you know, I can't find happiness here. And I need to go ahead and search for my own happiness for me. I feel like that's very important. And for everybody that's watching, I believe that that's very important for you as well. At the end of the day, find your happiness, because you doing something that you don't love, or you not being happy in the things that you do, it will drag you down mentally, slowly but surely. And for me, I've been here for like 7 years, going on 8. It's definitely gotten to the point where I'm definitely being dragged down in regards to my happiness. You got something you want to say? This girl's just all over the place. She sees that I'm making this video, so she wants to come and annoy me to death. But yeah, I'm really happy with wanting to move and wanting to leave. I know exactly where I want to go. I have a plan. And if you don't have a plan for the happiness that you want in this life, I do encourage you to go ahead and make a plan. Start traveling. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, do a different career choice. Do anything that you can in order to find that happiness that you're trying to find. And please be out there trying to find that happiness, because it's very important. I think that's really it. Just a little rant. Nothing going on today. But I definitely did want to talk to the camera, talk to you guys about how I felt, because I think it's important at the end of the day that you're still out there doing those type of things. So, yeah, that's really it. I don't really got much else. For me and Ember, we call her Mignata. Like a Mazda Mignata, because, you know, the Mazda Mignata is very small, but it's a very fast car. This cat is a very small cat, but she's very fast. You don't want to see her when she hit them corners in this house. So, yeah, me and her are going to be going to Mexico. We're going to go ahead and chase this thing that we call happiness. If not, we're going to be content, but we're not going to be sad, miserable, and not wanting to leave the house because, you know, everything costs so expensive out there. I think that's all that I got. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe. Comment down below if you actually found your happiness, what that happiness is, and, you know what I'm saying, what made you get to that point. Not a lot of us are able to find our happiness. Some people chase happiness for their entire life, that one thing that they love doing. What is that one thing that you love doing, and how did you get to that point? You know, maybe you can go ahead and give some advice to some other people out here that are still chasing their happiness and still trying to find that one thing that they love doing, and they just haven't found it yet. I think that's very important. So, yeah. Make sure to leave a like and a subscribe. For me and Miata, we out. Peace.